The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. That's an aphorism from Henry David Thoreau. And what it means to me is a lot of people go through their lives without really fulfilling their dreams, without really living to the highest level of their potential. They kind of get into the rhythm of daily life and they let inertia carry them through, and they're just going through the motions, just doing the day-to-day stuff, and they're not really living their best lives, not really getting everything they could out of the experience. That's an aphorism that I've always connected to from the first time that I read it. And an aphorism is a succinct bit of wisdom or truth that often shows up in writing. And aphorisms are important. I'm kind of using the term aphorism as a blanket statement for things like mottos or slogans, a dictum, a creed. And those are all different things. They have different specifics that make them one thing or another, but I'm kind of using the term aphorism as something that we attach to that summarizes a larger idea. And we see things like that in our daily lives all the time. In advertisements, companies will often have a slogan that it tries to give in a short way some broader idea. Most schools, companies have a district motto or a company motto or slogan. And those things are powerful because it's an easy to remember representation of a larger idea. And it's a way of sort of planting a seed in our minds that can be watered to grow. And I think it's important to have some of those aphorisms or mottos in our own lives. And we can take them from anywhere. It's just something that connects with us. I really connect with that one by Thoreau. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. And to me, it's a reminder to not be amongst that mass of men, to not lead this quietly desperate life, to do the things that I want to do, and not just let life happen to me. I take little aphorisms and quotes from all sorts of places. One that's been really important to me is actually from a movie. It's from The Shawshank Redemption. The quote is, "Get busy living or get busy dying." And that was actually something that I reminded myself a lot when I was really sick and had health problems a few years ago. And there were days I didn't want to go to bed because I knew I'd be facing the same challenges in the morning. There's days I would wake up in the morning and not be enthused about the day because I knew I would be going through some of the same physical challenges, and I wasn't accomplishing the things that I wanted to accomplish, and I had to start reminding myself that all that I had was this opportunity this day. So I had better get on with whatever it is I wanted to do, regardless of how I felt in that moment. It was get busy living or get busy dying. Either acquiesce to the challenges that I had and let them win, or push back against them and start doing the things that I really wanted to do, the things that I thought were important. And our aphorisms, our little quotes, can come from movies, books, music, things that family members said to us, things that we've come up with ourselves. Another one that I've really been using a lot lately is from a quote from a book that I've kind of shortened down, and the quote is from the book Musashi by Iji Yoshikawa, and the line in the book is, the only thing he knew how to do was attack rather than be attacked. And I liked that quote, and it's actually talking about Musashi Miyamoto, who's a famous Ronin samurai, and that idea, though, the only thing that he knew how to do was attack rather than be attacked. That's, to me, another thing that translates to life that I've been using a lot for myself lately, was attack or be attacked. Either attack life, attack the things that you want, or it's going to attack you. Kind of that idea, leads right back to the Thoreau quote of pushing yourself to do the things that I want to do. Sometimes it's little things that I think about. If I'm getting dressed for the school day and maybe I'm dressed in something nice, got a tie on, a vest, something like that, I like a quote from Jadena, the musician, a quote in one of his songs called Long Live the Chief. The quote is, "I don't want my best dressed day in a casket." That's another reminder to me to enjoy some of the finer things in life while I have the opportunity to do so, to not wait too long to enjoy the good things, the finer things. And I use little aphorisms and quotes all the time. As a teacher and a coach, I think we do that a lot. Coaches, we have a lot of old sayings that have been recycled over and over again, but they still hold true. I use it a lot for my own kids. The last thing that I say to them when I tell them, goodbye in the morning, walk them to their classroom, and, just tell them to have a good day, is I say, try your best and be kind. Because it's a succinct little idea that represents a lot of broader concepts. That if I want them to be the most successful and have the best experience in school they can be, that's what I really want from them, is I want them to try their best. That doesn't put any limits on try to get an A or do a good job on your test or whatever. It's try your best. Be your very best in whatever it is you're doing in school. Try your best. And be kind. Be kind to other students. Be kind to the teachers. Be a good person who is putting something positive into the school. So take these big, broader ideas and boil them down to this little concept. Try your best and be kind. I do those things for myself all the time. I'm always scribbling down notes, and I always have some by my bed that I can look at when I get up in the morning and when I go to bed at night, and there'll be little phrases about things that I want to do that are reminders of bigger ideas. I maybe don't do a ton of writing down specific goals, but it's concepts that this is what I want to be about today. And one of them that I have written down next to my bed that I try to think of all the time is live a day you could end on. And that's a reminder to me that we can't always live as if it's our last day on earth, because then we may not take care of some of the responsibilities, pay the bills, some of those things, if it was our last day, if we knew it was our last day alive. But if I can live in a way where I would be okay, if it was my last day, I'm still taking care of my responsibilities, but I want to live a day I could end on, where I'm trying to do positive things, I'm trying to live out my purpose, I'm trying not to take things for granted, I'm trying to make positive connections with other people, that's a day I could end on. So that becomes a little aphorism, or really a little motto or slogan for myself. Live a day you could end on. So that's what I want for this week from my students. It's not a real challenging task, but I want them to pick an aphorism, a quote, some slogan, some motto that's meaningful to them. Maybe one they already have, or one that you're going to find. And it could be a song lyric, a quote from a book, a quote from a movie, something that your mom says to you, those little things. But I want one aphorism or slogan, where you got it, maybe you made it up yourself, or maybe you took some ideas from some other things and boiled it down, and then what it means to you. I want your definition of it. And I think that's a great way for us to continue to think about what's important to us and to simplify down some big concepts. Let's have another great week. Much love.